quick. My voice is trying to come back. I've been fighting a bug for over a week, but I'm not gonna let that. I'm not gonna work out too long. I'm going on, so we just gonna do a quick little workout. Just gonna do some. Well, not running, but probably walking or whatever for a little bit. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. So yeah, I just wanted to walk on my little lunch break. It's not a long one, so this is where we are. I hope everyone is having a beautiful week so far. And I label this as a check-in because I haven't checked in with you guys. If you haven't watched the vlog, definitely catch up. If you don't know who I am, hey y'all, it's me, it's Tiff. How y'all doing? How's everything going? My voice is coming back because I have been really, really down with some kind of bugs. Y'all know I work in the hospital system, so they got me, girl. They got me. So, so I am slowly but surely getting back to myself. I just came back to work this week because they had me down for the count. But here we are. Um, what else? And I want to check in. It's a new month, new goals. I reached my goal last month with the GLP-1 and exercise and changing the way that I was eating. I kind of took down a notch my workout routine. I did do that. I'm just going to get some cardio in a little bit. I took that down a notch. I told my doctor I wanted to get back on the GLP-1 to help with my appetite. I was successful at reaching my goal before the end of June. So I ended up losing 23 pounds in 23 days. I started out with 184. Y'all, if you don't know, go back to my blog, see some of the shorts where I was starting to swell. I was starting to suffer from edema, and my stomach stayed bloated. I started to get cankles. I'm like, what the heck is that? Never had cankles before. And y'all, I can honestly say, since getting back on the GLP-1, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I can say that it has helped. It has helped. I was not bloating. One of my coworkers said, oh my God, she lost so much weight. I'm like, I actually have lost a few pounds. She's like, your stomach is not even bloated. And y'all, it's not. My stomach has been flat. It has stayed flat for the last, week and a half, 2 weeks. I have not experienced any swelling in my ankles. My appetite has curbed. My portion controls, they are back down to my normal eating, what I would normally eat. That's back to normal for me. And again, I am down 23 pounds. So June 1st, I was like 170 something. Then I gained an additional 6 pounds. We literally found out what that was about. That was from the edema. What they found out that I had was something called anasarca, diffuse anasarca. It was constipation, and I was retaining water. Never experienced that, but it seems like it's under control now. I did get some news from my doctor stating that he wanted to go in and do surgery to remove my gallbladder. Right now, I'm not comfortable with having another surgery. I'm not having any issues, so I said that I am going to wait until next month, maybe. I'm not sure. Depends on how I feel. Um, but definitely surgery for me right now is out. Um, so for my weight loss journey is going well. I mainly got back on the GLP-1 for um to control the food noise because it was just getting a little ridiculous. It was getting outrageous. And I can definitely say it's back to my normal, what my normal is. And I feel good. I feel like I have a little bit more energy. I don't feel uncomfortable anymore. My goal weight was 170. I am currently at 161. I'm 5'7". So my BMI now is like down to like a 25. Um, I feel better. I just happen to get sick. I just happen to get sick, but I'm okay. Um, so I'm down to working out maybe once or twice a week now. Walking has been my go-to. I will get back with the weightlifting soon. fingers crossed. But I just had to be really careful with some of the instructions from my doctor a couple months ago, which is why I really can't go as hard in the gym as I was before. But that's it for the GLP-1. That bound has done me really good. I don't have no crazy side effects. And for one, y'all, I can honestly say my bloating, y'all see how my stomach used to be like protruding. I mean, literally, I was looking pregnant. I have not had that since getting back on Zepbound. My ankles are not swelling, appetite under control. My weight is back down, and I have no qualms with a GLP-1. Anybody that uses it, you have to do what's best for you. Do what is best for you in your journey. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's body is different. Bariatric surgery is not for the weak. Any type of journey, especially when it comes to weight loss, is not for the weak. And again, I'm doing it, and I'm doing it my way. And yeah, I've been successful. The month of June, I started the GLP-1 on June the 6th. I reached my goal probably within 2 weeks. No lie. Within 2 weeks, I was at my goal of 170. And just that final week, I ended up being, when we're closing out the month of June, I was down to 161. I started the month out at 184. A lot of it was the water retention, but then the water retention went away. The bloating, the gain in my midsection, that went away. Since being back on that bound, getting the food noise under control, um, dealing with the portion control, like doing all of that. It wasn't really the portion control for me. It was the multiple times a day I was starting to eat again. My normal is like 1 to 2, and I have a protein shake. If you don't follow me, I've basically shown y'all what I basically eat in a day. And yeah, that was it. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with y'all while I do my little workout. Hi, how you doing? I think I can see you. Hey, hey, hey. And I just wanted to chat with y'all, give y'all an update on the weight loss, on the effects of the GLP-1. Definitely consult with your doctor if you're considering it. It is not an easy fix. Bariatric surgery is not easy. Um, Going and embarking on any type of journey to better your lifestyle. And it's a health journey for me, not just weight loss. It's been better overall. I can tell you since having bariatric surgery, and even with the GLP-1, y'all, if I think about trying to eat something bad, I just feel horrible. I don't like it. I don't like the way it makes me feel. So it kind of prompts you to eat healthier. Like salads for the past 4 weeks have had me in a chokehold. I don't want anything outside of that and maybe tuna or maybe a protein like salmon. And chicken, like grilled chicken or something. That's been like my main protein. Um, Other than that, y'all, when I think about eating some, I try to eat some chips. Ain't even gonna like y'all know when Aunt Flo come around, y'all have like the cravings, you have all of that. That GLP-1 said no. The stepmom said, no ma'am, you are not. I got so nauseous and so sick trying to eat that and some chocolate. And then like, I don't know, like I wanted a salad. So I ended up eating a salad. So yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was craving like chocolate and like potato chips. But then when I tried to eat it, I couldn't. I could not eat it at all. It was just, ugh. I felt nauseous. I got flushed. And I ended up wanting the salad. And the salad was satisfying. And I ended up eating that. So, GLP-1, especially for me, was Zepbound. I can't speak about any other ones because I've only been on Zepbound, which is a tirzepatide. It is a dual. It's a GLP-1 and it's a GIP. So it has two things that is kind of, you know, going and forth with. So yeah, it's been working for me. It worked for me last year. That contributed to a lot of the weight loss success that I did have as well. And yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to check back in with y'all. Hey, yeah, it works. It works. And I don't anyone says it definitely works. I feel comfortable enough again. get my motivation back to get back in the gym and work out because y'all gaining that weight when I thought like I just want to be a fit girl. Like I'm like my goal used to be 180 when I was 300 and something pounds. Like, oh my gosh, first put 200. And I'm like, oh no, we can go to 180. But when you've been smaller than that, and then like you pick up that weight, and I kind of like gained it so quickly with all the edema and water retention that I was having, I was so uncomfortable. Like I just felt heavy. I felt heavy. I couldn't get in good workouts like I normally would because y'all know I was in this gym 3 to 4 times a week, hitting the weight, doing my cardio, running, doing all of the things, and it was so uncomfortable. It's getting harder and harder to work out. So now that we're back, we are back, and I feel like a good medium for me is between like where I'm at now, which I'm like 161, and like 170, probably 168. Honestly, I feel really good right there in that medium. Anything above that or lower than that, for one, I don't want it to be lower than that because I just don't think anything smaller than that looks good on me. I was my lowest that I've ever been was 155. I don't even recall being that in my younger years, but I reached 155 in April of this year, and that's when I intentionally gained the weight back, and I kind of went a little too far. My goal was to get back up to 170. I ended up getting back up to 176, developing all the water retention, and that packed on 6 more pounds, and I got up to like 184, and then that's when we implemented diet, exercise, GLP-1, step down. And I have gotten back down to my regular weight of what I think is a good normal for me. I'm a 5'7", and now I'm 161. The BMI is fine. All my other labs have been fine, and I feel good. That's the most important thing. I feel better than what I was feeling at 184 for what I mean. So yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna continue to get my workout done. Just wanted to check in with you guys. This is the most I have talked in days because my voice is non-existent. I've been fighting a really, really bad upper respiratory infection, is why I have this, but I wanted to not miss a workout, even if I'm just walking. So that's why I am on here, and that's what we are doing. I'm trying to get in a little cardio. I probably can't even let me play it safe and just walk it out because I am a little short of breath, so I don't want to be on here, trying to run and not pass out because we ain't gonna do that, okay? But yeah, I just want to check in and let y'all know that, give y'all an update. Um, it will be time for another social tomorrow. I have to go pick it up. I have not picked it up yet. So I'll probably go to the pharmacy today after work to get my second round of that down. Kind of afraid because I don't want to get too small, but I know that it'll kind of help the maintenance. The biggest thing that I'm happy about is that I have not been bloated. Like that bloating, the way my stomach was, it was so uncomfortable, y'all. So uncomfortable. And if you go back to any of my vlogs or my shorts, you will see how uncomfortable and how big and protruding my stomach was last month. But I am glad that hold on, stop talking. I am glad that it's down. It's down like my stomach is like flat, like y'all. It was when I got my flab back. Like I'm like an oatmeal pie now. Like it's a flab. Before it's like tight like a beach ball, protruding like a beach ball. I got my regular ankles back and got no cankles. Haven't had them for like 2 weeks now. The bloating, the protruding of the belly been gone for like 2 weeks now. So I believe that now has contributed to that. And I'm good with that. I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna walk for a few more minutes. I just wanted to check in and holler at y'all. And I hope y'all have been watching. If you have not followed me, all my social medias is there. It's me, Tiff, and it's Tiff the 7F. I have a birthday coming up. I actually wanted to meet my goal for my birthday, and I've been at it. I met it. I met it. I met it. So I'm super proud of me. Super, super, super proud of me for getting back in the wagon, not, not giving up, not letting it defeat me because I knew when I gave so much weight in such a short period of time, something's wrong. And I took the necessary steps to find out the answers. And it looks like it's under control now. It's under control now. Um, but yeah, so that's it. I have a birthday coming up in officially 21 days. 21 days, so 3 weeks from today. Yeah, my birthday does fall on a Wednesday this year. Don't know exactly what I'm gonna be doing, but this year, trying to make it a point where I have to celebrate me. Me, myself, I have been through so much. My family has been through so much this year, within the last year, and it's just time for me to take some time for myself and to just like focus on the next season of life and what God is about to do in my life. I know He did not bring me through all this hurt, all this devastation, all this pain. Got I lost my brother the beginning of the year. That was just devastating. Doctor got for cancer. He won his battle with cancer, and that was just something so traumatic for my family. And I'm still in recovery. I believe I just started the grieving process for that. It is never easy losing someone, let alone a sibling. Someone that's been there your entire life. I've always had a big brother. To know that, dang, I really don't have a big brother anymore. It's finally starting to sink in. I believe I'm starting to accept it, and I'm starting my whole grieving process. With that, last year my mom suffered a major stroke. It changed the dynamics of my family completely. Been trying to see about her. So for my birthday this year, finally for once in a few years, I want to celebrate me, however small or however big that may look for me. I have to take some time for me, and that's what I plan on doing. But yeah, my health always has come first the last couple of years. I've made sure that I have been definitely sticking with it, staying on top of it, making sure my weight loss has been a success. I'm on my weight loss for my entire life. It sounds so cliche because so many people say it, but they don't follow through with it. But it's definitely a lifestyle change and the fact that I have been successful at it and I'm keeping it up. And this has been working for me. Like I truly am like I'm super, super proud of me. Like to go from being 334 pounds to now I'm 161 pounds. Like that's major, and I have kept it off. The biggest I have ever been was this 184. Like even this just with all that water. Since having my loss stage, I would say was 184 the biggest. But now we're back down again to 161. I'm super, super proud of me, and I just have to stick with it. So anybody, this journey is never easy. Keep at it. Keep going, even when you want to give up, even when you've had a few setbacks. Like I've had so many rocks thrown in my way, not even just on the weight loss journey, but in life here the last year alone. But I'm trusting God to the best of my ability. I'm believing God for everything that He's spoken of in my life. Y'all have to stand on the word of God. Y'all have to stand on the promises of God, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like. Because baby, them feelings in the midst of the going through, those feelings be feeling, okay? You hurt, you disappointed, you question God, you crying. I mean, ugly cries. You don't understand, but there is always a purpose behind your pain. Never forget that. And God always has a bigger purpose. We never understand the why. We don't understand the why until He brings it into fruition. And then you're like, that's why I had to go through that. That's why I had to experience it. And a lot of times it don't even be for us. It'll be for somebody else. So regardless of how many people, my videos, my blog, my post, whatever, how many people it reaches, it could be but one person. I've done what I'm supposed to do. I'm walking in my purpose. I may not have thousands of followers, not on here. We have hundreds of followers on one platform. a few thousand on another platform. Like if it just touches about one person, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And for that, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for you, who may have been watching, who've been keeping in contact, who've been checking on me, who've been praying for me, who've been watching every video, every like, every comment. I see them. I try to respond. Even not just on here on YouTube, but on my IG, on my Facebook, on my TikTok, all that. Like, I appreciate y'all so much because I don't take this platform lightly because this is something big for me to even do and share and get on here and let y'all into my world. I tell you, I live a boring life. My life is boring. All I do is work, see about my people, and try to stay back. Okay. Um, I don't do anything too much. I don't flex on here. I don't try to live above my means. I'm just a regular hardworking girl you have to feel. It's just trying to inspire somebody, but I appreciate y'all every single one of y'all. But I'm ready to get out of here. We've done our walk for almost 20 minutes. I am good with that. It doesn't take much as long as you just move. That's all it takes. But I want to encourage somebody out there, regardless of what you may be facing in life, regardless of what the doctor report says, even if you saw somebody, if you're feeling any type of hurt, any pain, you don't understand what God is doing in your life, continue to seek Him, that the answers may be found. Seek Him, seek Him, seek Him in all that you go through. Whatever it is that you're praying for, continue to believe God for it. Because he's a man that He does not lie. He's a man that He does not lie. Everything that He has promised you, everything that He has said to you, it might have been delayed and it has not been denied. A lot of things in life can be delayed, but it's not a denial from the Lord. Whatever He has spoken over your life, it has to come to pass because He's not a man that's going to go back on His word. He is a man that fulfills every promise that He makes to you. So believe that, trust that, know that. I know a lot of times we get weary because we don't see it happening. It gets frustrating because it's like you're doing all that you can do, all that you know how to do. But God is still like this. It's coming. I'm coming. I'm going to come see about you. So don't fret small beginnings, even when it looks bad. Just trust God that it's all going to work out for your good. I promise y'all it is. I thought if I can get through all the hell that I've been through in the last year alone, you can too. And I'm just ready to see what God has me. I want to live in the overflow. I want to live in the abundance of God. I've had testimonies on top of testimonies. Like, Lord, I've seen what you can do for me in the arena of that. When my back was up against the wall, I have a testimony for that. When I didn't see a way out, I have a testimony for that. When all I had was my hope in you, I have a testimony for that. When it was nobody but me and you, God. When I felt like everybody forsook me. When I felt like it was nobody that understood me, I have a testimony for that. I want a testimony for the abundance of God, the overflow of God, the abundant overflow, having more than enough. God, performing, God, I've seen you perform miracles. I've been a witness, a front row seat witness to the miracles you have performed in my life through other people. So yeah, that's all I say. Trust God. Trust God, trust the process. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep pressing forward. Even if you feel like it's just you. And a lot of things that God gives us is just for us. It's not for nobody else to get. It may seem strange to other people, but God gives you the vision. God gave you the vision. I didn't just hop on this thing. Like I was such a private person, such a private person that I don't share my business, let alone my life with people. You know what I mean? So the fact that I was able to make that stuff and get on here. Again, if it's just for one person that my life or my stories or my blogs or my posts they touch, I'm good. I'm walking in my purpose. And I'm not gonna miss it for anybody. But sometimes you just gotta do it even when you're scared. Even when you're scared, that's what I've been doing. Anyway, I gotta go. Get back to work. And I will see y'all later. Don't forget, follow, like, comment, whatever it is. If you need God lays in the line. You just if it's something that you can relate to that I've spoken in this video or any other video that you have seen, stick with me. I always say we grow together because we grow together. And that's the only way I can grow. That's the only way we can grow. Community is important. community is definitely important. Engagement is definitely important. And thank y'all for speaking it out with me. All right. I'll see y'all later.